もう一度Hiraganaのビデオへようこそ。今は E のHiraganaを続きます。その本は多分違います。とにかく始めましょうか。Welcome back to another DIY Japanese alphabet video. But like the previous video, we're still going to study the E hiraganas or E kanas. And to help you out, I'm even wearing the same t-shirt as in the last video. The reason I'm doing this is similar to how the game Sonic 3 and Knuckles got released. So, to put it short, back in the 90s, Sega wanted to publish a new Sonic game, but it was so big to put on one cartridge, they put on two cartridges instead. And at the same time, the Sonic and Knuckles game had an extra port on the top of the cartridge, so the two games can be played as one. And this is how I imagine this lesson. So, the last Hiragana HD video was part 1, and this one was part 2. Except that you can't play on Knuckles on either of those games. Sanin desu ne. So, no. Let's start again. Now, there is one important trick that all the E kanas possess, and in this video you're going to learn all about it. But, what is the best way to describe it? Well, I'll try and do my interpretation first, so here I go. So, pretend that the three hiraganas, ka, ke, and ki, are on holiday, maybe in another town or another island, and you meet three female hiraganas that they find attractive called ya, yo, and you. And because they're in another town, another country, they don't speak the same language, so it's not going to be very easy, and ka, ke, and ki would like to ask one of these female hiraganas out. So, how do we do it? So, ka has a turn first. He walks up to ya, and he tries to talk to her, ask her out, impress her. But because they speak another language, ya does not understand, and ya rejects him. So ka returns back to the two male hiraganas, looking very depressed. So Ke has a turn, and he tries to do a different approach, try and do a more manly, more charming approach to impress ya. But ya does not like this, and ya rejects Ke as well. And Ke returns back to the other two hiraganas, looking very angry that he was rejected. So, it's all down to Ki now. So what does Ki do? So Ki walks over very slowly to ya. For a while they don't say any words. They wave a bit, smile a bit, and then, in a weird transformation that kind of whips off Dragon Ball Z, they end up doing a fusion, and lo and behold, they become Kya. So, what happened? If you did not understand what I was saying, I'll tell you right now. When an E kana combines with ya, yo, or you, it becomes a fusion hiragana, and it turns into a completely new sound. And it's not just ki as well, but all the variations that have the dashes on the top right corner, you can add ya, yo, and you to them as well. For example, for ki, you can have kya, kyo, Q, and for gi, you have kya, kyo, and you as well. With shi and chi, it's a little different. In this case, shi plus ya equals sha. The I in shi becomes silent, and the y in ya becomes silent as well. With ji as well, it's the same rule as well. You have ja, jo, and you. And chi follows the same rule as she as well. In that case, the y becomes silent as well. And you have cha, cho, and chu. And with d or c, it's so rare that nobody ever bothers conjugating it. So, do you really need to learn all of this? Well, if you want to know how to read and write Japanese, then the answer is a definite yes. Most of the vocabulary in the Japanese language uses these compound kanas. And I'll show you right now. So, Tokyo, Kyoto, Ocha, Densha, Gyoza, Kyobyo, Chu, Gunyu, Kyushu, Meshu, Jo. Shall we do this again? Tokyo, Kyoto, Ocha, Densha, Gyoza, Kyobyo, Chu, Gunyu, Kyushu, Umeshu, Jo. And these are just examples of words that use these combined kana. You may have noticed that some of them do have an extra vowel at the end of the words, such as like an O or an U at the end. It just makes the sound a bit longer. For example, Tokyo. And for your convenience, I will try and read out all the compound kana in a short time frame. So here we go. Sha, sho, shu, ja, jo, ju, kya, kyo, kyu, gya, gyo, gyu, hya, hyo, hyu, bya, byo, pyu, pya, byo, pyu, cha, cho, chu, mya, myo, myu, nya, nyo, nyu, rya, ryo, yu. If you're learning katakana as well, which is Japan's second phonetic alphabet, the system for compound kanas is exactly the same. Now, here's a quick summary I made for you. If you don't understand the last bullet point, I'll give you an example. Have you heard of this word before? Omiyage. In English, it translates to a souvenir, and it is written and pronounced as omiyage. If you look very carefully, the mi and the ya are pronounced separately. It's pronounced omiyage, not omiyage. If this is too much for you to learn, then what I suggest you should do next is to start studying vocabulary on a higher scale, especially learning how to read, write, and spell words that have the compound hiragana hidden inside them, such as Tokyo, Kyoto, Kyushu, Umeshu, Cho, Byo, Chu, etc. And doing that will help you increase your knowledge and understanding of a certain kind of hiragana and katakana as well. And that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed watching, and remember one more thing: Mainichi benkyou shitara jouzu ni narimasu. Ganbatta hoge ii desu. Please subscribe and stay safe. Matane. This one is part 2, except that you can't play as Knuckles in neither of those videos. Saden desu ne. Saden desu ne. One, it's only the kanas that end with I are combined with ya, yo, and you to make these compound kanas. 2, let's do this again. And you see an E hiragana such as P, B, or he, and it's next to another hiragana such as ya, yo, and you. They will not join up together 100% of the time to make. And I'll show you right now. So Tokyo, Kyoto, Ocha, Densha, Gyoza, Kyobyo, Chu, Gunyu, Kyushu, Meshu, Jo. Shall we do this again? Tokyo, Kyoto, Osha, Densha, Gyoza, Kyo, Chu, Ginyu, Kyushu, Umeshu, Jo.